I'm Dylan Black. You know, Children's Wish Month takes place every March, dedicated to celebrating the joy that children diagnosed with a life-threatening illness feel when their wish is granted. And with us right now, we say hello to Kalisa Dickenson, who's the mother of a wish child. And it just so happens to be that you're the mom of this wish child. It's right beside you.
I
Tanner
am.
Stevenson, how are you doing, Tanner?
Not too bad, yourself?
Good. It's great to have you here. I know we've got all kinds of cool photos we're going to look at because you hung out with hockey stars, hockey heroes. That must have been a lot of fun. Kalisa, can you tell us why the Children's Wish Foundation is so important?
All I can speak of is my experience with them, and they did everything in their power to make us feel very, very special. And they do wonderful things for some very sick children that is a small drop in the hat for what a lot of them have actually been through.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you how long did it take for this wish to be granted?
Tanner's wish would have originally probably been granted for the last All-Star round, but he was too sick to attend, so they had to wait till he got a little bit better, and so we were able to go last January.
Okay, so can you tell me about Tanner's condition?
So Tanner was diagnosed in August of 2016 with B-cell lymphoblastic lymphoma, which is a form of cancer. The first 6 months is what they call intensive therapy. It lasted about 10 months for us. And he was very, very sick, many hospitalizations and whatnot, lots of chemotherapy, very, very sick boy for a couple of years. And then they got it. So
really?
he rang the bell on December 18th, December 16th,
yeah.
Sorry, December 16th.
Yeah.
And that was the end of his treatment.
Okay.
So, yep.
Can I ask you how you feel right now, Tanner? How
I'm
are
feeling
things?
great.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it never happened?
Honestly, like, I'll have my ups and downs or whatever. Like, there'll be days where I'm just feeling a little bit under the weather, and I know it's just the aftermath, and, like, everything's been calm. It's like, oh, when's something going to stir up? But yeah, I know that it's done now, it's over with, and I'm feeling good.
That's amazing, moving forward, and what a life experience for sure. So I can only imagine that hoodie that you're wearing right now, you probably got that in San Jose?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about the wish that was granted. What did you ask for specifically?
Basically, all I asked for is I've been a diehard hockey fan my whole life, so I've always wanted to go to the All-Star game. Like, when we had it in Ottawa, I didn't get to go, so I was like, I want to go. This is my wish. This has always been, like, my dream, so I asked to go down and then, like, even just be there. And they surprised us with the whole meeting the players and having a day to just see everybody and all that.
That's super cool.
So.
I know you brought some photos with you, so perhaps we'll have a look. And while we're looking at these photos, right here actually, okay, so maybe you can tell us who is in this photo? Who are these handsome men?
Those are my boys from the Winnipeg Jets. That's Blake Wheeler on the left in the black and Mark Scheifele on the right in the blue. Okay,
so the Jets are your team?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. So who else did you get to meet?
That's Blake Wheeler again.
Yeah. You got your Jets jersey on?
Yep.
You got them to sign it, of course?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. And here, I think I recognize this fella.
That's Paul Maurice. He's the coach of the Winnipeg Jets, actually.
Yeah, of course. Very cool. Neat experiences.
That's Sidney Crosby.
Okay, can I ask, so everybody talks about Sidney being one of the best players maybe ever. How cool was this moment?
I've met him before, but
Did you?
Every time you meet somebody like him, you're still starstruck. You're like, whoa.
And how much of an opportunity did you have to chat with Sidney?
I had a decent couple minutes.
Yeah, that's good. And who's this fella? I don't know the name of this mascot.
That's Mickey Moose. He's the the mascot for Winnipeg.
You look happier there than you did with any other of the other hockey players.
Honestly, I saw him and you saw my face light up. It was great.
That's great. Okay. I think I recognize these fine people.
Yeah, that's me, my mom, and my little sister.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Can I ask you, Mom, how exciting was it for you to go down, obviously with your boy, to see his wish granted, to see these stars and see his face light up after knowing that he was sick for so long?
Undescribable. I sat back a lot. I wept a few little quiet mom tears, but watching him, especially when we were on the red carpet and the players were all coming by and stopping to talk to him, and the media standing beside him, who's that player, who's that player, and he was filling them in on who everybody was, and just seeing the look on his face, and it was like, it didn't make everything we went through worth it, but it made it a little easier.
How can people make a difference and make a donation?
The Children's Wish Foundation's website, wish.ca, is childrenswish.ca. Sorry, has. It's a great website. It's very, very easy to navigate. There is a donate button. You can do that. You can run your own community events. You can sign up to run your own community events so that your funds will go towards Children's Wish. There's 2,400 kids sitting on the waiting list right now waiting for their wishes to be granted.
People need to make a donation.
They do. The average wish costs about $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
20 seconds. How important is the Children's Wish Foundation to you, Tanner?
Everything. It made, like she said, it didn't make it all go away, but it made it a whole lot easier for me.
Tanner and Kalisa, thank you very much. Thanks for sharing your story with us.
All right.
More daytime coming up in moments. I'm Dylan Black. This is Rogers TV. Thank you for being here.